Apple Incorporation is an American multinational technology company specializing in consumer electronics, software, and online services headquartered in Cupertino, California, United States. Apple is the largest technology company by revenue, totaling $365.8 billion in 2021, and, as of June 2022, is the world's biggest company by market capitalization, the fourth largest personal computer vendor by unit sales and second largest mobile phone manufacturer. It is one of the big five American information technology companies, alongside Alphabet, Amazon, Meta, and Microsoft. And in today's video we will be telling you about the latest updates about the world's largest company, so stay tuned for some crunchy news. Apple has paused hiring for many jobs outside of research and development, an escalation of an existing plan to reduce budgets heading into next year, according to people with knowledge of the matter. The company took the step last month, ahead of a quarterly earnings report where it said that growth would slow in the holiday period. The pause generally doesn't apply to teams working on future devices and long-term initiatives, but it affects some corporate functions and standard hardware and software engineering roles, said the people, who asked not to be identified because the move isn't public. Apple joins other tech giants in tapping the brakes on hiring, a response to sluggish consumer spending and higher interest rates. The iPhone maker has fared better than many tech peers this year, but it's still facing an industry-wide slowdown for smartphones and computers. In a statement, Apple said that it continues to hire, but given the current economic environment we're taking a very deliberate approach in some parts of the business. The company added that it's confident in Apple's future. We want to be thoughtful and make smart decisions that enable us to continue fueling innovation for the long term, the Cupertino, California-based company said. Apple shares, which had been up in late trading Thursday, fell 1% to $137.55 after Bloomberg News reported on the plans. The shares are down 22% this year, part of a broader pullback for tech stocks. Some teams within Apple are still able to hire in special circumstances, according to the people, and the company continues to advertise new roles on its recruiting website. While new roles remain open, the actual hiring process has largely been placed on hold. The move is part of a broader effort to rein in budgets, not backfill roles and decelerate headcount growth for some teams next year. Bloomberg News first reported on the push in July. As part of the belt-tightening, Apple laid off about 100 contract-based recruiters in August. Insider reported this week that hiring freezes are underway at the company. Apple's fourth-quarter report confirmed that its research and development budget isn't getting squeezed. R&D spending rose 20% in fiscal 2022, compared with a 17% gain in the prior year. The company continues to work on future augmented and virtual reality products, as well as an autonomous vehicle. Apple said in a filing alongside its earnings report that the growth in R&D spending was driven primarily by increases in headcount-related expenses and engineering program costs. Total operating expenses increased 17%. Another breaking news about the world's largest mobile selling brand is Apple Incorporation's latest iPhone generation is having a tough time in the world's biggest smartphone market, where its most recent weekly sales were down by a third compared with last year, according to Jefferies. China sales of the four iPhone 14 models over their first 38 days on the market are down by 28% compared to the iPhone 13 family of products, with the most recent data showing that deteriorating to 33%, according to a note Friday by analysts led by Edison Lee. The pricier Pro variants, which had proven more resilient this year, also lost steam. The global smartphone market, and China especially, has been among the most heavily hit by this year's decline in consumer spending. Samsung Electronics Corporation, the world's biggest maker of phones, displays and memory, called out falling handset sales in China as a drag on its components business. The country is also posing potential challenges for Apple on the supply side, where the key iPhone assembly plant in Zhengzhou was this week put under an abrupt COVID-19 lockdown. While domestic Chinese brands have already weathered the bulk of their sales declines with big drops earlier in the year, Apple's lineup maintained its appeal and increased sales by 5.7% in the 3 months to September, according to an earlier Jefferies analysis. An Apple representative did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The pivotal first few weeks of sales of the latest generation of Apple's handsets set the tone for the company's production and pricing plans for the rest of the year. Discounts for the November 11th Singles Day shopping festival already appear to be deeper and more widely available than last year, Jefferies said. Shoppers on Alibaba Group Holding Limited (Tmall) can get a 400 yuan discount on iPhone 14 as the festival approaches. The vast majority of buyers of iPhone 13 series on Tmall last year likely received zero discount. But the discounts this year are available to everyone, Li and his colleagues wrote. Even a few percentage points price cut would not help the demand for the non-Pro models given unattractive price/performance, a growing used phone market and weak consumer sentiment. Thanks for watching this video and I hope you like the content. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to watch more such informative videos and don't forget to hit the bell icon.